Okay, hello everybody. My name is Chidi. I hope you all can hear me. Yeah, welcome to our broadcast today. I'm reaching you guys from Toronto, Canada. Yes, you guys are wondering why, Chidi, why are you wearing this hat today? It is because I am an original, unapologetic Igbo man. Okay, and when Ojukwu wrote a book, he said, "Because I'm involved, Anambra State election is not just any kind of election; it's an election that is very, very important to me. So when you see me put on my Igbo cap, and there are different ways to wear the Igbo cap. When you're not seeing it, but when the thing is facing front, that means you're going to talk serious matter today. All right, guys, do me a favor before I bring in my guest. This is not going to be a very long one. Do me a favor and share this, but don't worry about it. I know a lot of you are watching on Facebook, and you're gonna see this video later, so that's fine. If you can share the link, share it now. But if you can't, that's still fine. We're gonna bring our host very soon, but please let's take 2 minutes and share the video so that a lot more people will be around to hear what she has to say. And the naysayers will also be there to ask questions and be able to interact with her one on one. There's a lot that's been going around, and people are wondering who is this person who suddenly is just all over the internet. All of a sudden, the internet is aflame. She set the internet on fire, and people are wondering what the hell is going on. Anyway, wonder no more, because in the studio today we have our special guest who is the governorship candidate for the Anambra governorship election, the candidate for the African Action Congress, the AAC, governorship candidate is the person that is my guest today. And without wasting time, I am going to bring her on. Actually, I'm going to wait till I see you guys bring in like two more people, just two more people, and I'll bring her in. Okay. Two more people going, two more people going, two more people gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I welcome our guest today, uh, Chioma Ifemeludike, Her Excellency. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I hope my voice is
Yes.
loud enough because, like, I'm losing it.
No, no,
I
no,
hope
don't
you
lose
can
it.
hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Just take it easy. Take it easy, because I know you've been campaigning. It's not easy. I know during my time, it takes a lot for you to go out there and campaign. So I can understand when your voice is sounding the way it is. It comes with the territory. So let's even start from there. Let's start from there. How has the campaign been? I know you've been out there in the field, doing your campaign. So how has it been?
Oh my God, it's been like nothing I've ever experienced. It's been everything. It's the struggle, the challenges, the excitement. It's been, a lot of things happening for a period of time, and I don't even think I own my life anymore. I don't think that I'll ever recover from, all the experience I've had in this short time. But it's been mixed feelings. Sometimes it's been exciting. The other times it's a bit, tough, possibly because quite younger, and I probably don't have what some of these other political parties or candidates have. So it's been a mixed up of a lot of things. I can't even express it in words, but I know how, the feeling has been different for me. Yeah, but it's been wonderful because a lot of times I've been challenged and I've been reformed and transformed in so many ways that couldn't have happened without going, on this path, without taking this walk. So, like I said, it's mixed. It's a mixture of a lot of things. I don't even know the right way or the perfect way to express it for people to understand. Yeah, but I think it's a personal experience that every maybe not everyone will be a leader, but anyone who really cares about our society and believes that they have what it takes, I think this is an experience young people should have. They need to step in the ring. There's nothing there to fear. Yes, it's tough, but I mean, the knife has to go in the fire to come out sharp, right? So yes, it's a personal experience. My experience might be different from the next person's, but for me, it's been a mixture of a lot of things, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm very glad
Well,
that I took this walk.
fine. When you said, you just said, you may not have what the other candidates have. So, what exactly do you mean?
Yeah, when it comes to resources, yeah, it almost became a challenge for us because we had an initiative to do a talent hunt and have a tournament in my
Mm.
candidacy, in the name of my candidacy. So it was a big project, and we intended to run it through all the 21 local government. And we actually, attempted it. We did it as much as we could, but then the financing part of it couldn't allow us to, do it the way we had envisioned it. But then I give thanks to my team and every other person who contributed, whether it was by just volunteering, because we actually had a successful grand opening ceremony of this initiative. We had a lot of young boys played the football. It probably didn't become a tournament, but then we were able to show the world that this idea was actually, became reality for us. So yes, in the area of finance, I think it posed as a challenge
Okay.
for us. Yes.
I needed to clarify that because when you say it is an election, so when you say that what you don't have what the other candidates have, people might want to miscrew it to say, "Oh, is she already throwing in the towel?" But then I'm glad you clarified it. So when you say
No, and that's why I didn't say support.
no, no, no,
If you
I understand.
noticed, it was just finance. Yeah,
No, no, I
it was just
understand.
finance. Aside from finance, they have nothing against us. we have
Exactly.
we have even better,
So
we have better quality, better content,
it leads
than
me
they
to
have.
yeah, it leads me to the next question. Like we don't you don't have the finances that they have. So what is it that you have that they don't have, the other candidates?
Yes, for me, I think what I have that they don't have is the passion, the intention to actually give good leadership, like he showed. So it happened that because I mean, if they were actually doing the right thing, maybe there wouldn't even be a Chioma coming to say, I'm running for governor. Because a lot of people would think, oh, you're a woman. You shouldn't be doing it. You should be at home enjoying, maybe your husband's money or your partner's money, or you're too young for this. I mean, you should allow it for the older. So if which all of this are not really what it should be. These are not the right mindset that we should have about leadership. But then, if we're thinking that way, then it brings us to the fact that maybe these people who we see as the approved age or the approved gender have failed us. They have all failed us in delivering good leadership to the people. So that is why, when a time like this, when what society believe that these are the people that should do the job, this is the age range that should be going for a governor. This is the gender that should be governor. It has to be a man to be governor of Anambra State. I mean, so at this point, when that dividends of democracy, that leadership quality is not seen in the age that the people are talking about, or that gender, that mindset that says he has to be a man. So if a man can do it, then a woman will step in. And if an elder cannot do it, then a youth has to step in. Someone has got to do the job. So I have the passion, I have the blueprint, I have the ideas and innovation to give in the Anambra what it takes to take us to get to international and global, standard of living.
Awesome. Chioma, what people really want, any serious person that looks at candidates on election, in your case, governorship candidates, any serious-minded person will want to know what you bring to the table, because they believe that all candidates are just going to have one rhetoric for the people. When I come, I'm going to do this, do this, do this. But I would like you to paint for any serious-minded person the kind of Anambra that you envision. What do you see when you look at Anambra State? What But you can even tell us, you can even start by telling us the situation you find Anambra State in right now. And let us know what is your vision of Anambra State. And then finally, how do you hope to achieve this your dream?
Yes, I look at Anambra, which is my state, and I see it in so many wrong places in terms of leadership. One is the fact that there's a bit of deceit. There's a bit of deceit and manipulation that has been played out on the minds of the Anambra. And that is what disturbs me even more because it is foundational. When people use what should, excite people, what should attract people, what should keep people, attract people's attention to a thing, and they turn it and twist it in a negative way to enslave those people, that is a problem on its own. Why am I saying this? The Africa government, which has been the only party that has been in this ruling Anambra State for over almost, I think, 19 years, 2006 till today, 19 years of one party system running in Anambra State. It should it should call our attention, to the fact that there's something wrong. And for me, that thing is the fact that these leaders are intentionally taking advantage of, that feeling that in the Anambra have that Apga belongs to them. Because even the slogan states that Nka bụ nke anyị. So when you say things like this is our own, that means you're saying to the people that this is an all-inclusive government where everyone will be carried along, where we're going to be delivering good leadership or governance to the people, bringing all the social amenities. So the question is, for the last 19 years, almost 2 decades, can we say that the Africa government reflects really the slogan of Nkab Nkan, this belongs to us? Because if this is not addressed fundamentally by people asking questions, then we'll just, keep going around a circle. Because eventually they'll come back and use those slogans and use those sweet words and, you know, uh, convince the people that we are here for you. And that is why I, in my campaign, use the slogan of "Wake up, Anambra Tetenola," because it looks like we have been sleeping and we have allowed strangers to come into a political party that seemed to be for the people and hijack this political party for their own personal gains. And every time they need to continue to have this stronghold, they keep bringing the idea that this belongs to us. Remember, foundationally or historically, that AFGA was created by the late Dean. And because this is a man that Ndi Igbo generally respect and love, The Anambra don't just respect and love him as a person, they respect and love him as a brother, a son of Newi. He is respected and loved. And this was what was used right from when Peter Obi was governor. For all the times Peter Obi was governor, in fact, till the time the late Dim Odumegojukwu was on his dying bed, he had his hands raised up. I don't know if you can remember the pictures, they're all in the internet. They used that, that sentiment, that fact that this is a man that we respect and love, and he has endorsed this, and he initiated the idea of having a political solution through the APGA party. So if you love me, support my own. If you respect me, honor my decision, which is that I support this person. And he kept raising the hand of Peter. The first 4 years, he was still okay. He wasn't as bad as the other second tenure of Peter Obi. Because the first tenure of Peter Obi, he was quite healthy. He was so tilting towards the second final phase of Peter Obi that his health deteriorated. And in his sick bed, he kept endorsing Peter Obi in APGA. Now, the APGA that Tim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu
Whose health
brought,
deteriorated? Sorry.
sorry,
No, you said Peter
eh?
Obi's health. I said, you mean Ojuku's health
No, not,
deteriorated?
not Peter Obi. I mean Ojukwu's health deteriorated
Yeah,
towards the second phase of Peter Obi's leadership as governor. Because
fine.
even till the second tenure, I remember very well that the late Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu was sick. Some of the pictures you saw him holding up Peter Obi's hands, he was in the hospital. But because, however, he and his endorsement of Peter Obi is not the issue here. He believed in him, and that's okay. But my point is that endorsement solidified Peter Obi's candidacy and as governor, and furthermore made APGA more like an indigenous movement for Ndi Igbo, for Ndi Anambra State. If you can remember, even in Imo State, APGA was solid until Rocha sold it to APC. It was the factional Rocha's APGA that merged with CPC and ACN, which made up the APC we have today. But APGA was already going into the South regional areas to become almost like a regional party. Now, moving forward to after Peter's tenure, and then we saw the fracas between Peter and Obiano because Peter was the one who also endorsed Obiano and introduced him to the Anambra State as the favorite choice. Now, Obiano was governor for 8 years. And now Obiano endorsed who again? Soludo. You see? Now, the question I'm asking in the number is Onyala na Nwannia, which was introduced by a man that passionately wanted his people to have dividends of democracy, not through a violent way, not through war anymore, not through agitation, but through a political representation that we will have a leader who will go and vie for position under the APGA government, voted in by the love and passion that is traced back to the passion of one man. And all of this was moving through and through by and by with these people I've mentioned. And today we have a Solud as governor. Can Anambra categorically say that this government really represented him, just like the man, the hero that created the party? The answer, I've been asking this question, but all the people, in fact, the structure that we have right now is highly criminalized. So fundamentally, Indian Number must understand that ABDA has to go. It's as simple as that. Until ABDA goes, we are playing with fire because strangers have hijacked ABDA. What they do is We have a structure in the 21 local government. Even the local government election could not be free and fair because the hijacking has to be sustained. How do you now give the people good governance when they can't even have the right and the choice to vote the local government chairman and councillors that they want? That was stolen from them because of what? We is our party, Onyara na Nwania, and the people are sleeping. Now, November 8th is another opportunity for India number to say no to Oga, to say no to their deceit, because it is not the party now. It is the people who have hijacked the party and have covered their face, just like you see a wolf wearing a sheep clothing. They have covered their face to look like we are here for you. But whenever they get the opportunity to get into power, the same thing happens all over again, which is not bringing fundamentally all that needs to be done in Anambra State to improve Anambra. So when you ask me when I see Anambra, what do I? This is what I see. I see the seat, and that's why I've come with the African Action Congress. Under the African Action, we need to totally overhaul the system. This structure that has been in place for 19 years and has enslaved our people. Our people are in hunger, they are in poverty. We cannot do anything. We cannot manage the situation. We have to totally. There needs to be a shift. Unless that shift happens, Indian Anambra will remain in. Because why I'm saying this, sorry, I'm taking, because I need to lay this foundation for people to understand. I'm sure people who are very intelligent know what I'm saying. Now, for every time up guys in government in Anambra State, do you know that we have never filled a presidential candidate? Under the Peter Ob's government, the African government, because I'm laying emphasis on the hijack, the people who have hijacked this party and the ideology that it was created for, use it for their personal negotiation. When it was Peter Obi was, you know, sugar and butter, or bread and butter with the president then, good luck Jonathan. And for whatever that relationship meant, I don't know. Or whatever interest Peter had in that government, I don't know. But all I know is that for the 2 years he was governor, APGA never represented a president. APGA endorsed PDP without considering the people.
Chioma, can I
As
ask you
if
a
that was
question
not enough.
before you go on? Before you
Okay.
go on, see, the way it is, politics is to the person who is politically aware. You can talk about political parties, you can talk about politicians, you can talk about these various aspects of public, but to the common man on the streets, to the ordinary, when I use ordinary, I don't mean it in a derogatory manner, but for the normal
Yes.
Anambra
Average
woman,
people.
child, yes, the average child, woman, man, everybody on the street, how would you describe their lifestyle? How would you describe the economy of Anambra? How would you describe every other thing that's going on in Anambra now? And what is your vision for these people? Let's leave the politicians for a while, okay? But if you had the opportunity to be the governor of Anambra State, what is it that you would want to turn the state around to be? That I want to, as a young person, what kind of Anambra do I anticipate under your leadership? As a woman, what kind of Anambra am I expecting to see? As someone doing business, what these are the things that I think some people might want to hear, because for some people, a lot of people, they don't have patience for politicians. A lot of them have come and lied to them. So sometimes they don't even care the name of the politician or whatever they did. They want to move on because their life right now is what matters to them. Why I was asking you to tell us how you see Anambra right now, because that will make us know if you understand the pain that the truck pusher or the wheelbarrow pusher in Ochanja Market is facing. It will make us understand when you see that woman carrying pure water on her head and sweating, and has school fees to pay, and the the husband doesn't have a job, and the children are sick, and the road to her house is not tarred, and she doesn't have water. She can't pay her rent. She can't even build a house. She can't even buy uniform to go for August meeting with the women in the village. I want to know if you know about this particular person. That's what I really want to hear
No,
from
Dr.
you.
Chidi, I really wish you would allow me to give you the foundation I'm talking, because it
Go
leads
ahead.
the way. You can't build,
Go ahead.
you can't repair a dilapidating building without going deep in the foundation. I'm giving
Mm,
you first-hand information of the foundational issue we're dealing with. You're asking me of the people. The
mm,
people must also understand the role they have to play in leadership. It starts with
mm,
ideologies. If we don't deal with the ideology, and no matter whatever you present to the people, the blueprint, the great manifestos, the grammar, and their head is not seated in the right place, in terms of mindset, you'll probably just be singing, like a broken record. I'm telling you that fundamentally, the Anambra have to have their minds in the right place. They need to open their minds to change. And that change starts with rejecting a fraudulent political party that is manipulating them. When you come to Anambra State today, the typical Anambra man believes that ABGA is for us. So how do you convince that person that AAC is here to solve a problem when he doesn't even understand how this political party he feels is his has cheated him out? So it's important we sensitize our people. They need to know the truth. Until they know the truth, we can't be paving way for light. They need to first understand how they have been cheated. And for me, it is what I've been able to analyze to you. Because when the people cannot even be represented, when the people cannot feel that they are being represented or being, considered, then there's going to be a breach of trust. Like I was saying, I'm bringing to the conclusion of all of this. The present governor has endorsed President Tinubu under what party? APGA. This same APGA, he would take to the communities without minding, do these people actually want to vote a president? And the president has just spent 2 years in office. Why are you endorsing a president that has not reflected in the lives, or his policies has not reflected positively in the lives of the people? All for what? A political advantage. That is where the enslavement comes. And that is one of our key areas to come into Anambra State and break down that enslavement on our people and liberate them in their minds. So this is one of the very good, great agenda that we have, to introduce a political party to the Anambra State and tell them that enough of the manipulation and telling them that Anambra is Abga. Anambra may be Abga, but just Abga is Abga for Anambra.
Can I
If
ask
you
you a
believe
question?
that a party is for you, do
I'm trying
you
to, un-
know? Okay,
trying to understand. So, when you look at Anambra right now, you see a people, you see a state that is politically enslaved.
absolutely. Now, to even go further to what I'm trying to get your attention to, because this political party has enslaved our people, when it comes to elections, this structure they have built, they need to keep
Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to warn you that Chioma is joining us from Nigeria, and you guys know sometimes when we speak, you say, "Chidi, you overblow these things, you exaggerate." But I tell you guys, anybody in Nigeria coming to my show, it's usually a project. When I say a project, they have to do so many things to be able to join you online because of the myopic network that we have in Nigeria. So I warn you from time to time, if the network drops, it's just because she's doing whatever she can with whatever is available. When we fix Nigeria, when we fix Anambra State, then we can be bold, or
I
we
can't
can
hear
like
you.
No,
I
no,
can't
no.
hear you.
No, because I took you down. I wanted
Can
you
you
to.
hear me? I can't hear
Yes, I can hear
you.
you. Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You need to go down and come back up. You need to go down if you can
I
hear
can't
me.
hear you. Oh my god. Oh, this is.
Uh, can you hear
Can
now?
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, but you need to. Yeah, we can hear you. You have to go down and come back. Maybe can you hear now?
Okay. Okay, yeah, I think is back.
Okay, you can hear now. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get you. I had a call and it interrupted, and from there I was cut out.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was even network. Anyway. Um. So go ahead.
Yeah,
You were speaking. We were actually listening to you when you were saying you want to go further. When I was saying, are you saying Anambra State is a politically enslaved state? And you said yes. And you said further than that, you were going to say something else in that direction. So you were, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear
yes,
me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, in whatever particular order you want, I've heard you say you're more concerned about the enslavement, political
Yeah,
enslavement of Anambra
yeah.
people. That's where you see them now. So before anything, that you said it's difficult to break that political enslavement barrier to even preach to them about anything or make them hear you. So that's why you're focusing
Mm-hmm.
on desensitizing. It's like recalibrating them or
Yeah,
reteaching them, undoing
yeah.
the damage that has been done by APGA all
Mm-hmm.
these years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just
Yes,
wanted people to understand where you're coming from. So now
yes.
that's why you're focusing on taking them back to make them understand why politically they are sitting docile in the corner where they are sitting, where is on carbon kind, this one is for us, and they don't care
Mm-hmm.
anymore. Okay. And then
Mm-hmm.
when you get them out of that before you can begin to now speak to them about, oh, okay, sorry. There's this video I was going to play, but maybe we should actually play that video and then come back to you guys. There's this video, I think it's Choma's campaign video. I want to play for us, and then we will come back and continue with the discussions. Let's just play this video. Okay.
State, stand up. It is Chairman for Governor 2025 campaign and talent discovery. And it is not campaign as usual. We are going to tour all 21 local government areas from Oka, Newi, Onitsha, and beyond in search of raw untapped talent from the streets, schools, and communities of Anambra to celebrate the dreams, creativity, and unstoppable fire of the youths of Anambra State. Can you sing? Play football like a pro? Act and hold a crowd? Then this is your moment. Visit our website at www.chiomagov.com. Registration is free and runs from July 27th to August 16th, 2020.
Okay. That's the video I wanted to share, and I think this is the event that you talked about that you started doing, and then you couldn't get around all the local government areas. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue where we stopped. You were telling us about
Yeah.
what is the true situation of things in Anambra State right now,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know. That's why it's better to ask you that is close to the happenings there. So let's continue from there, please.
Yes, I know and I understand the dangers of this. And that is why we brought in the slogan that Indianambra should wake up to what is happening to them, or even what will happen worse in the future. Because if these people are saying to the presidency that we supporting the presidency for what exactly? Does it reflect the entire choice of Anambra State? Is it even a time to start talking about who the APGA led government intends to support at the federal, at the presidential elections. So this is actually an eye opener to our people to understand that, because they don't want to hear anything else. The Anambra don't want to hear anything about any. They don't want to hear about APC. They don't want to hear about. They've already put PDP on a side. It is just that beclouded sentiment that this is the only party that can be in Anambra State. So if we don't get this out of the way, how do we communicate? Because you can't be talking to people who are deaf to you. So that's why, and then more how this government, the Abga-led government, has, enslaved our people is through vote buying. The structure they have built in Anambra State is a structure that whenever there's an election or there's an event, the monies meant to be channeled in the area of development, in other sectors to boost our economy, our GDP, is invested in the APGA party structure. Because this, they believe, must be, it must remain. The party must not, we must not allow any party come and take over Anambra State. So we have to make sure that we keep investing in these political parties, sharing money to people in terms of billions of naira just to sustain a political party in the state. And then everybody goes and says, yes, I belong to this party. This is my position. This is where I am. And what the interest is how do I get my own cut? By giving people 5,000, 10,000 every time there's a gathering. You see the number of people who are in one gathering. If you know the amount of money that is invested for every gathering that ABGA puts together. So we're saying to our people that they must make intentional decision to free themselves. We can only come and make them to open their eyes to the reality. But you can take the horse to the river, but you can't force the horse to drink water. So we're trying to bring to the attention of Indian Anambra, you must start looking at a political party that would bring development to you. Because it's only when development, the money from the allocation from federal, from the state, from the local government is channeled into the different sectors of this state, infrastructurally, in the healthcare, for education. That is the only time that true leadership will reflect in the lives of the people. Not sentiments of this is a party that represents Igbo, or this is a party that should be in Anambra State. Asking fundamental questions and demanding accountability from these political parties. Now, I just wanted us to understand what we're up against in the state, because what you don't know, you cannot solve. That was why I was able to bring this to your attention, that this is what is happening in Anambra State. The Abga-led government has eaten deep into the hearts of Indian Anambra in the negative way. Because if Abga was even doing the much they should, by now, after 19 years, we should have rails. After 19 years, we should have the best universities. After 19 years, we should have, the best, the agricultural sector boosted. But after 19 years, what can we boost up? We already only have one general hospital built, one specialist hospital built in Onitsha since 19 years. So it was just like when Nigeria was struggling with PDP after 16 years before the APC.
I have a problem. I have a problem. When you say we have only one specialist hospital, I know I don't like to go into these areas, but you mean to say all this time? I heard there were hospitals that were built by people like P2B and other ones. So why would you say in 19 years only one specialist hospital is built in Onitsha?
There's just one hospital, one general hospital, state general hospital, which is Amako. Amako is the only state general hospital in Anambra State until
All of
the
Anambra
specialist
State.
hospital that, yes, the specialist hospital that Soludo built in Onitsha. There are no general hospitals that should be in Nnewi, should be in Ekulobia, should be in Onitsha. There are no maternity wards functioning in our local areas. And a party is claiming to be for the people for 19 years. At this point, it should be a demand for accountability from this party. And if that accountability is not given, and it does not show that this party has given the people what they deserve for 19 years, it should be overhauled. Nigeria under PDP was 16 years of the highest reported corruption. That was what made Nigerians to say enough is enough. And they said we're not going to vote PDP anymore, and that was how we had the APC government. That is the same situation we find ourselves. I think another state that has that, a similar situation, is Lagos State, where we've had ACN and then APC for God knows how long, one party system running for that period of time. Now it is happening in Anambra State. And for me, from a political standpoint, that is totally unacceptable. The people cannot continue to vote a party that clearly does not have their best interests and is not ready to position to give them good quality leadership.
Well said.
Until that is overhauled, we can move forward.
Well said.
Yeah.
Chioma,
So that is okay.
So now you've laid the foundation. I want to now see that Anambra State, where after the people have been retaught or re-educated, and they now see the reason why they should vote the African Action Congress, as a party. Okay, let's now zoom down to you as the candidate. Why should they vote for you? What are you offering them in terms of let's leave politics right now? Yeah, the
Yeah,
social.
that's where I'm gonna get to, because that's the question that you asked earlier.
Exactly.
So, but it was important to communicate this, because this is quite important.
Yeah.
Because eventually we are going to see it reflecting in the coming years if the right decision is not made by the people.
By the way, before you go on, because I like to interact with the people, someone says the person I see looks different from the picture that you have been showing. Which picture are you talking about? Which picture has your mind been fixed on for so many times? Are you? We'll talk about that later. But
yeah, I mean, like I said to them, we've gone past the stage of picture, because it seemed like, the universe needed to bring your attention to me with the picture, because I've been talking, I've been speaking, and you people, no one cared to say, what is she saying? Who is this person? Until a picture flashed in your faces, and we're still not. So we're gone past the stage of picture. What we're talking about now is human lives, and how people can get what they deserve as a people in a community. So this is a very important conversation, and it is about the Anambra State. Now, I'm going to be governor in the next few days, because there will be a shift. Something is going to happen. And I know that this current government is going to shoot themselves in the legs and show exactly who they are to the world, and unmask their face on the Anambra to see them truly for who they are. And when that happens, the shift needed for the breath of fresh air and revolutionary change to happen in Anambra State will eventually happen. And then I'll be voted as governor. And when I become governor, there's so many like in the security aspects of Anambra State, the present governor has failed. He has failed totally. You can't talk about any form of development. You can't talk about any sector without first making sure that the security or the safety of lives and property is in gear. So in the area of insecurity, I fault Governor Soludo. I personally went on a protest demanding to speak to him, because the debt became too much. We had seen clergymen kidnapped, murdered. We had seen women kidnapped. We even seen House of Assembly members, honorable members, kidnapped and killed, just like their lives matter nothing. The last straw that made me step out to the government house to demand to see, Governor Soludo was the death of a young teenager, a boy of 18 years old that was slaughtered by Fulani headsmen. That stirred me and provoked me so much that I had to go myself with some of my comrades to demand that the governor come to address Anambra State. Why under his watch there need to be too many loss of lives? Now, in the area of security, for me, Udogachi, Agune Chemba, whatever their names are, the vigilante scheme, is a very excellent way of, initiating security in our communities. But for me, what I'm going to do differently when I become governor is the fact that you don't just, I think this government, because the core thing is they don't have the best interests of the people. So for every time they need to do something, especially if there's too many pressure on them, they need to just make up something and show it out to the public like, hey, see, we're doing something. So the insecurity became so much in Anambra State, and there was a lot of pressure on them. They needed to just set up something that makes it look like they are working or they are serious. And that was where they formed the Agune Chemba Odogachi scheme. And they have failed woefully. So for us to do things differently, not to fall into the same, category of failed leaders, we in our manifesto have enacted that we're going to establish a vigilante framework that will be registered and formally recognized by the system under my government and the people. It's important that these vigilantes are created from the local government, because you can't just go to a foreign place and bring foreigners to come and oversee things happening in a local area they have no knowledge of. So we're going to be creating these vigilante groups. So vigilante get level, not the one that is in a hurry to just step in and do that abracadabra kind of, hey, we're here, we're here. No, we're talking about a generally accepted vigilante group. And this vigilante framework or network will be trained. And when I mean training here, I'm not talking about just any kind of, let's just hurriedly put people together. A unified standard is our target. They must meet the required or requirement to be people that we're sending in the rural areas. Because if you want to compare officers, you can't compare a military man's training and a policeman's training. So the training we're going to give to these boys is a kind of training that can enable them identify differences in situations. There are situations of where you just need dialogue, civil, differences. You need to just get in and be able to settle it amicably. And there are other situations that you may probably need to use force, but not, just making a mess of the whole thing, getting into situations and, unnecessarily intimidating, assaulting, like we've seen the Udogachi guys did with the NYC girl. And that was not the first time. That was only the time that it went viral. They've been doing it. We have been writing press statements and calling them to order. But the government was adamant because they don't care about the masses. So for us, every person that we're recruiting must be trained, and the training will come periodically in a period of 3 months. And for the first 2 years, we're looking at having 2,000 of these vigilante recruits in all the 21 local governments. We're going to be equipping them with the needed gadgets and for us, it's not just carrying AK-45s like you're in a war zone. When you come to Nigeria, how do you even raise children? Children seeing everybody at checkpoints carrying guns. And when they carry these guns, they don't use it to even, identify criminals. They use it to extort people. When you're carrying a gun and you're asking people to give you money, your hands stretched out to them in their buses or in their keke, you are extorting them under duress. You are taking money. That is armed robbery. So we're going to equip them with gadgets like communication gadgets so that through those gadgets they can gather intelligence information. Also, very importantly to note that we're going to have 21 local government headquarters. We call them coordinating headquarters. From this coordinating headquarters, it will be in all the 21 local governments. From these stations, we can be able to gather local intelligence. From these quarters, we can able to have real intervention into the lives of, because you need to know the place you're covering. You need to know what is happening between nna anyị Emeka na nna anyị Chidubem. If you live in a community, you don't know the people, you don't know their names, you don't know how they relate with each other. There are so many times that issues come out from a family and maybe one person is causing problems or there's a land dispute. There are so many issues, that we'll be needing these security networks to intervene and make sure there's orderliness in our communities. And there's no best way to do it than to have a place where people can report these situations to. And also the cases of human rights abuses. They need to report these cases somewhere. The Udogachi, whatever, they don't have anywhere. If there's an issue of molestation, assault, whatever, there's no place to report them. You can't report them to the police. They don't work directly under the police. You can't go to the governor and report his vigilante to him. So where can we report when there are criminal elements in your vigilante? Nowhere. So that was a flop from beginning. So for us, we're not going to have that. There must be offices which we call coordinating headquarters in the 21 local governments where our people can walk in and we'll have a human rights office where they can report criminal elements who are taking money from them or who are harassing them in the communities. Also important to understand that we also intend to introduce CCTVs. CCTV is very essential. I don't even see any community, develop or have a well-structured security system without technology. So we're bringing technology heavily to these terrains. In the urban areas, we're bringing the CCTV networks. In the rural areas, we're going to be having drones to capture, activities that are going on in these rural areas. So if there are in any way, any form of insecurity reports, we can use this intelligence feedback to be able to get the culprits. The problem is not that we have insecurity in Anambra State or in Nigeria. The problem is, what are we doing with the culprits? How many people have we gotten to give account of their activities? How many criminals have we put to jail? No, a situation where people are kidnapped, held for days, ransom is paid, and everybody walks away happily. That is unacceptable. These are human lives we're talking about. A young boy was murdered. He and his sisters were in the bush for 4 days. Nobody was there. One of the Fulani men that was arrested escaped with handcuffs. And that was how the boy was slaughtered. The banker, Madam Ife, was kidnapped. And after a few days of her kidnap, her body was dumped by the roadside. Enough is enough. We can't continue to live like this. And also in the, doctor, are you there? I can only see myself here.
Oh, yes, I'm here. I just put you on solo.
Oh, great. Your face a lot of motivation so that I'll know when you are doing like this and when you're doing like this.
No.
Yes.
So, let me say this before you go on.
Still on security.
Let me say this before you go on. You have to understand that, I've run as a governorship candidate for Enugu State, so I know exactly what you're facing. I want you to know that you are doing very well in terms of your campaign, in terms of outreach, in terms of just putting everything out there. You're doing well. I just hope that women will understand what you are doing for them. Young people will understand what you're doing for them because you represent um, a, a part of our society that has been greatly underrated, underappreciated, and there is need for that shift you're talking about, a shift politically, a shift in the way society sees someone like you, who is a woman who has been bold enough to step into an arena that is mostly occupied by men. Okay, so I just wanted you to know that you don't have to see me nodding my head to know that you are doing so
No,
much.
you're my leader. Oh. I need that motivation.
All you need to do is look at online. Look, you're setting, you're buzzing everywhere. Look at the rating. If Nigeria was a place that people do very good rating, you see that the way you're moving is actually shocking to them. No matter what it is that is causing the rave, but
All join, all join.
you understand? It doesn't matter what is causing it, but
Uh-huh.
people are noticing. People are noticing, and what thing you will, you know, raise your shoulders, raise your head, and be able to tell yourself is that during your time, you did the best with what you have. Honestly speaking, yeah, just you stepping out. I wish, do you know that if all the young people, if all the whichever gen, whatever you call yourself, but anybody who is tired, the reason why I wanted you, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Reason why I wanted you to focus on the people is when I look at the East and what we have become, I feel like crying. When I look at Anambra State, I'm from Enugu State, but I am a core Anambra man. I went to nursery school in Anambra School, all Saints. I went to primary school in Premier Primary School that time, All Saints Primary School. I went to secondary school in DMGS. I lived in Fege. I lived, I know Main Market, I know Ochanja. Later on, I lived in Enu Onitsha. I used to go to Imobi to celebrate Ofala. So I am an Anambra person. And I know how they used to say that something is Igbo made. I know everybody from everywhere used to come to Onitsha to trade. But look at what Onitsha has become. We moved to Oka thinking that we're going to solve the problem. But you look at Oka right now and you see how things are in Oka too, and the rest of Anambra. So I am I like when you say that in the 19 years that APGA has ruled us, what did we get? What did we get? So it is time to breathe life into Anambra State. It is that, man. Do you know what Anambra State used to be? Do you know what GRA? GRA. Do you know what it means? When you people will come from everywhere to come and go to GRA and see GRA.
Doctor, there can't be any progress without justice. As at this time, we're demanding for justice for the lives lost. And I am sorry for anyone who thinks that Governor Soludo will be would there will be a repeat of the fraud, the electoral fraud they've been doing.
No way.
There's something coming they don't see, and it's happening in the next few days. Because
Oh
for
yes.
all the lives that was lost in the last 3 years and counting, to think that all that life will be just a waste,
No
it's
way.
not true. It can't happen. There
Mm.
must be accountability.
Yes.
Are you telling me these are people's loved ones? You had what it takes. What does it take to put CCTV in Anambra State? What would it cost you to put CCTV in Oka? You have the money. How much do you take home for security votes? How much are the allocations? What does it take to give the people quality amenities, infrastructure, whatever it is to secure their lives? It doesn't cost nothing. Only managing the funds and channeling it in the right direction without looking for the one that you siphon or the ones that you corner or the ones that will be misappropriated or the ones you put in ABGA. That is not our priority. But because it's always all about their ambition and sustaining a criminalized structure, the money is meant. Do you know how much is going to be spent on the whole campaign trail? Do you know how much they have spent? That monies alone can be put into building drainages, building underground water systems in Anambra State to avert flooding. That money alone can be used to build skill acquisition centers for our youth to be duly employed. That money can be channeled in the agricultural industry to support our farmers. But you take the money just because ABDA has to stay. You bring it down from head to from top to bottom, and you share our money to people. Monies shared that cannot progress the common or average person of Anambra State, you give it to individuals just to sustain where you are and to remain in power. So it is not rocket science, sir. Like the fish magnet guy that died, we haven't seen anybody held accountable for the death of that young man. He was shot in broad daylight. He was kidnapped and kept for days, asking the people who kidnapped him were asking for ransom until he died. Ransom was paid up till today. Who have the government arrested to say these are the killers? You live in a civilized world. You know what crime is. When you commit crime, the government will make sure they get you and you pay for your crime. How do you get feedbacks if you're not using technology? The Udogachi that you initiated, you allow them to do whatever they want to do to the point that they tore the dress of a young lady and bare her before the public naked. That is the height of it.
See, Chioma, that's why I said that it is unfortunate that I wish Anambra State will, especially the women, market women. People don't understand the Anambra State woman, but me, I understand the Anambra State woman. If you're a wise person, you understand. I so much understand the Anambra State woman that I had to go all the way to Anambra State to get married. So my wife is from Obosi. That's how people
Oh,
must
yeah.
begin. Yeah, people must begin to appreciate the
Oh,
Anambra.
I'm going to send you a video from Obosi. I got it today, of a community in Obosi that has been deserted because the community, the road network to that community has dilapidated over the years, and the government. I just received that update today, and I posted it on my Instagram.
Send me the video. Send me the video.
Yes, and this is a governor that he keeps bragging that his name is Oluwatuegu. That is his title, and that's what he calls himself. Now we're getting, I'll send you the video. You need to see that community. There's no drainage. There's no road at all. And the person who gave me that feedback is telling me that the whole community is deserted. Nobody lives there anymore. An entire community. And this is
That's
the same man
my
that says
in-laws,
Anambra
though.
does not have money.
No, that's my in-laws. That one I will not take. That one I will not take. Any other
I'll
place?
send it to you. I posted it some minutes ago on my Instagram. This is a man that says, how would there be money when when you're not constructing roads? The road I posted, I don't know if you saw it, Sahara carried it, of some potholes around Oka State Capital.
I think
That
I
road, they started fixing it yesterday. They have started fixing the road. So they
because
actually know what they're doing.
okay, because you talked about it.
In fact, the person who sent me the video from Obosi sent it because he realized that they started building the road, and I've seen about few comments saying thank you, the road is under construction now. So when you talk about focusing on the people, leader, the people actually have become the problem of themselves. You know, I was chairperson before I became candidate, and even while I was chairperson, I spent time and resources sensitizing, because sensitization is huge. Nigerians need sensitization. The Anambra need reorientation. The mind is twisted. Do you know we can be having this excellent conversation and somebody will come and say, "Oh, you're a woman. You can't be governor of Anambra State."
Exactly.
I mean,
Talking about.
we can be having this wonderful conversation and way forward on how do we bring development, how do we bring clean water to a community, how do we bring schools, how do we make sure we build maternity wards for women to stop maternal mortality, and somebody will come and write to say you are a woman, you can't be governor, and that is how he thinks. Or someone
Huh?
can say you're too young, you can't be governor, and that is how he thinks. So how can you help a person that is limited in their mind?
Uh, yeah,
Our
so
people need to
this is
wake
the
up.
road. This is the road.
Oh,
I guess
people go
this is
there. Always people go there. How can people live in this kind of environment? How can people live here? This is Anambra State. The Anambra State is so stupid. It's not. This is Anambra under Afghan 19 years. And this is one out of many. One out of many. I was at Osubulu 2 days ago. Osubulu, between Osubulu and Nnewi is not motorable. It is not motorable. Even though it's under construction now, but it has not been motorable. And when you ask, you hear things like, oh, the current leadership is not in good terms with some big, heavy shots from that community. How did we get here? A governor opened his mouth to say that if you're not in my good book, I will not allocate your funds to you for projects. He said it, and people were clapping.
That's
people
crazy.
were clapping.
That is really crazy.
You see, what we're coming to do is total intervention, liberation. And you can't liberate a person if their head is not in the right place. That was why I took my time to give you their background. So to even give you a bit more further to what because for us, strongly, and also talking about security, in terms to, in a bid to capture our state back in a long-term intervention, we are looking at fixing, revamping, intentionally the educational system. And I've said this to all who cares to listen. My first target is to make sure no child is hawking during school hours. I, as governor, will not tolerate it. I don't care who you are, whether you're the mother that birthed the mother or the father that fathered the mother, you will have me to deal with as governor. No child would be hawking during school hours. Every child will be in the classroom, studying, learning, because that is where we start getting it wrong. Just, I can do a video for you tomorrow at Ekoka on Monday, or let's take Monday. Sit at home has become a national holiday, a state holiday. Let's say Tuesday or Wednesday in school during school hours. Doctor, you see children as little as 5 years, 8 years, 10 years hawking. That is an abuse. Doctor, you live in a developed country. You know what happens to a parent when they don't take care of their child. We're just talking about Ochanga. Ochanga happened 7 years ago. I led a protest with my family for Ochanga, family and friends. Ochanga was a girl raped from the age of 9, both from anal and the vagina. She was raped by an uncle and the uncle's son, and she died. A society that does not educate their children, does not care for their children, is a doomed society. And I'm not going to lead a doomed Anambra State. Children are my priority. I will so prioritize them that even as parents, you would think again what my interest is. Every child in Anambra State, when I become governor, automatically becomes my child. And you don't dare play with their future. Because if you play with the future of those children, you're giving me more work. You're giving the state more work. That means the resources that should be used to, channeled in other sectors, we will use in buying guns. We will use in building prisons. To what? To put our children, because we missed out at their primary and their secondary, fundamental elementary education. I will not have it. So, for us to be able to capture security, we must make sure children go to school. We will revamp all the dilapidating schools, revamp it, maintain it to international standard. We must make sure that those schools have all the facilities that a school should have according to what level of that school is, whether it's primary or secondary or tertiary. We're going to have libraries in our schools. Our children must start. I mean, when you come to Anambra State, children in JS3, when you ask them, what do you want to be tomorrow? I want to be a Yahoo boy.
Mm.
Where is our moral system? Where is our value system? A child in JS3, what business does he have to do with Benz? He wants a Benz in JS3. Why? Because he believes that others do it and they get away with it.
Listen,
So
Chioma,
we're bringing
yeah,
sanity and dignity back to our states
I want you
from the
to touch.
very scratch.
I want you to touch on two items. That stand out in your manifesto. You see, I thought we're going to keep this under 30 minutes, and we've already overshot to 1 hour. Uh,
Oh my God,
um,
I'm so sorry about that.
Equity and fairness. I want you to touch on equity and fairness. No, I don't have to apologize. I was pitying you because you were tired, and I wanted to round this up in
Yeah, but
30
you know, I'm very passionate with this
minutes.
conversation. I
Yeah,
can do it
exactly. You're
all
fired up.
day and forget about it.
Exactly, exactly. So let's talk about equity and fairness, as one of the cardinal points you have in your manifesto. What do you mean when you talk about equity and fairness with regards the governorship of Anambra State?
Yes, equity and fairness is basically our justice system and strengthening our laws, making sure that the bills passed at the State House of Assembly reflect the lives of people, especially when I talk about children. Yes, just like we saw that the National Assembly is about to pass a bill, or they've passed it already, to ensure that anyone that defiles a child, a minor, would go for life imprisonment. I think someone was sentenced, I think it was this morning I saw it. So these are the ways that under my leadership, I will supervise and make sure that the necessary laws are put in place. Because without these laws, we can't enforce. We can't have enforcement. So we are going to put laws to protect not just children, to protect disabled people, to protect the elders, all the vulnerable people in our society. That for us is what equity and fairness. And fairness in this aspect also means to listen to agitators. We're not here to clamp down on people who have grievances. I'm not going to lead such a government because I personally am an activist. I have lived my life advocating and protesting. So if people are saying they want something, we must always give them an avenue to sit on a round table and talk. For me, that is fairness. To hear people out. Don't conclude that, don't shut people down because it's not in your favor. But one thing I believe in, when there is fairness and fair opportunity to expression, through that we can have some good conversation or dialoguing that gives way forward and is progressive. So equity for us and fairness is the justice system, making sure it is transparent and represents the common man.
Thank you. Well said. Well said. Running a campaign is not an easy task. Um, Whether you want to talk about it or not, there's a lot of money involved. I even talked about it already, how finances hampered the program that you had in mind. So I wonder how you are able to run your campaign, considering all the monies that are involved. And is there anything that is set up where people can be part of your campaign by way of supporting you? Do you have like an account number that is set in, or are you even needing money from people? Because some people might say, you know what, I don't need anybody's penny. I want to run a cashless, because now we have a cashless society. So maybe you're running a cashless campaign. So please tell us if you're running a
There's
cashless
nothing like cashless here. Oh. Nothing like eh? I went for a rally and I went with my sister. She was with me. And yeah, immediately she go home, she sent me account number. I just do I like say I don't see the account number. Today again, she don't like she's greeting me several. I knew it was the at least now we don't come out. Then she called and say, hey, 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 don't do that with me. I don't give money to people when they go out. I said, why do you people think that every time you go out you must get money. So, oh my God,
Yeah.
here we go.
Anambra just happened on you.
Anambra
Anambra.
just happened to me. Ah, wow, which kind of embarrassment be this one? Because
You know what I like? I
even
like
when Anna you put
no,
now,
no, no. Even some of my friends, when they say Chidi, you people overblow
oh
things.
please.
Even while they are still talking, they will take lights on them or they will on
Oh,
generator.
what kind of embarrassment? What
Just
is
the
this one
end
now?
of the drama. So if anybody was wondering about power in Anambra State, this is a clear
Please,
indication
this
that
is your answer. Apga, Onya na one guy, darkness everywhere. But Choma is bringing lights. I'm bringing lights. Yeah,
so
so
please
I had
let
a
us
thought in
know
mind. I don't
how
even
you
know
can be
what I was going to
supported.
say.
Let us know how you can be supported in your
Yes, okay,
campaign.
so let me go straight to
Very
this.
important.
We need support. We need
Yeah.
support. We've been struggling, but one thing was I told my team we don't have money, but money will not hinder us. We've got great ideas and we've got people who love what we're doing. So let's keep doing what we're doing. If we have to crawl to do it, let's do it. So yes, we have an account number. Is in my name, Chioma Ifemeludike campaign account. But we have a treasurer, is a two signatory accounts, and it was done that way for transparency. So I can't withdraw, and the treasurer can't withdraw. We both co-sign to make any form of transaction. So it's quite transparent. And after all of this is over, I'm in the campaign now. We will have a more detailed accounts to the public on how the money was spent, every couple. Yes. So
Is it
please
see, please
support
do me a
me.
favor. Do me a favor. Uh
Okay.
Send me the account details, or if there's somebody in your team who can post it on the comment section. If anybody is here and you're in the comment section and you can post it, please go ahead and post it. But Choma, you can also send it to me by WhatsApp so that oh if it's
Okay.
going to
Let me.
disturb if it would okay. I guess
Sorry.
she's
Let me
gonna
just get it. Let me
okay,
just
so
get it.
she's gonna send it to me on WhatsApp. And I think that has taken her picture off. She's gonna send
Sorry.
it on WhatsApp.
I'll return
No,
just
no
in a sec.
problem, no problem. She's gonna send it on WhatsApp, and we will continue from there. For those of you who came here, somebody is very, very funny. This is the person I'm seeing here. Is not the person that I saw in the picture. And I'm like, who did you see in the picture? What did you come here for? Are you those set of people that you have not been hearing for? You've not responded to Choma since, and all of a sudden now you're responding. So you are the ones that the picture brought. Maybe I'm going to do an assessment. Maybe what do they call it? Do a census and see who came here because of the picture. But people will
Oh,
not
they came
agree.
to see the pic. Do they want? Is it the picture they came for or the real thing? Because this is the real thing.
I don't
This
know.
is the real
People
deal.
see the picture. Anyways, so did you send me the account?
Yes, I think you check your WhatsApp. I don't know if it has
Okay, okay,
delivered.
let me check my WhatsApp. Okay, I have
Yeah,
the
so like
account
I was
number.
saying, the campaign has been it has been very demanding in terms of in fact I we've got a lot more to do in the few days that we have because we're not resting yet. We have a lot of areas to cover. I'm getting messages from people, come to Ihiala, and I say, oh my God, I haven't gone to Ihiala. Come to, communities that I maybe could have skipped my mind, and people are saying, come, we want to hear from you. So in the few days from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because campaign ends on Thursday, 6th of November, we intend to finalize all, the campaign movement. Yeah. So whatever we're getting now would aid us to, and also our people who would work on ground at the polling units would also need to, mobilize them and make sure that everyone is stationed at the right place.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And please, if if you're joining now, and all you get to see is the account number for Chioma's campaign. I'm asking you to please go and support her. We always like to talk and talk. I see people talk uh, on Twitter, on Facebook, on so many places. You have your idea of how you think things should be. Well, when there is an opportunity for you to support like this, please put your money where your mouth is. That's what I like. I don't like people you just talk.
You know the sad thing. You know why I'm not bothered.
Mhm.
You can't get most of our people. You can't get them to show up without giving them money. They
Mhm.
don't care how much you want to, how much good English you can speak, or how juicy your offers are. They just want money.
You mean the ones you're
You
going to
just
campaign to?
Yes, even if because I mean, when you
What was
see
your
Africa
experience?
go for their
What's
campaign,
your
you
what's
see
your
people
experience?
who are raising flags and
Yeah,
shouting,
yeah,
wearing uniform. All that
yeah,
is money. None of them will come there without. And like in normal climb, you
yeah,
don't get paid to come out to make sure that the right leader is voted. People contribute to give to
yeah.
the leader so that when we support you, when you get there, there's a sense of entitlement that, oh yeah, we supported you.
You know
But in
what?
our situation, the people now, present themselves in a way that you have to give us, making it look like they are offering a service. I mean, this is someone that's coming to be a servant. You
You
know,
see,
it's
but you
it
have
blows my mind.
no, but you have to also understand that you need to understand the people that you are working with. Listen, what we need to do is find a way to raise money to support you. You see, at this point in time, there's a lot that will happen to the people, but maybe we need to get into government to be able to change the way people think. But right now, they've been so indoctrinated, they've had to live with these ideas, very corrupt ideas that is difficult to
No, but
change.
doctor, sorry to cut you. That was
Yeah.
why we brought the initiative of talent hunt and
Mm,
tournament. Because
mm.
for me, if I need to give you money, you must work for it. And some of the people who worked with us, some of them played the game. There must be some sort of, because, and when you do that, because I don't just intend to be governor or start being governor when I'm voted. I'm already a governor, I'm already a leader.
Oh,
So
sure.
I'm training you to work for it. Don't just come
Mm.
and feel entitled, "Nye me ego." No, bring something, be able to contribute something, be part of the volunteer, play the football, carry
Mm,
something about, so that when
mm.
I give you this money, I can feel that I have not like criminalized you, or there's nothing special I'm trying to get from you. So
But
I now feel
I
like,
want to
okay, you
beg you
have put in
something.
some work.
I want to beg you
Yeah.
something, please, Her Excellency, Madam Chioma. You see those of us that will come and follow you and carry card and do campaign with you. I beg, remember to just buy pure water for us. No matter what happens.
Doctor.
Wait now. We are facing reality. Oh. Let me talk on behalf of my people. No, wait now. We will wake up in the morning. We
Okay.
wake up in the morning. We will take a canapé to come to meet you, that place that we're going to meet you. Then we'll stay with you from morning to night. Wait, I they come, I'm coming. We'll follow you and run around. We'll carry placard for you. And we'll sing. We'll be singing and hailing you until evening. Then we'll dismiss and go home the first day. Then another day we're going to come out again. Oh. And we're going to take Okada to come and take Okada to go. Please, Your Excellency, that thing is small. I'm coming now before you start defending. Wait, I'm doing this for you. Just listen.
Okay, Afumaka.
I
Afumaka.
want you to know that you
Okay.
see all that
Okay.
time that we came out and followed you to do campaign. Sometimes when we go home, maybe our wife will not give us food because they say you follow Chama the whole day.
Somebody come and give you food.
Why are you asking for food? So the point I'm
No,
trying to
doctor,
make,
sincerely, personally,
yeah,
all my
yeah.
people know me. I don't
I'm
like giving money.
I'm
What I
coming.
what I do, what I do for them.
Excellency, if you wait for me
I
to finish,
mobilize,
if you
I
wait for me,
provide the transportation
if
for
you
my
wait for me
people.
to finish now, if you wait for me, you'll see where I'm going to. You see this mobilization,
Okay.
okay. The mobilization, you give the driver the money now. The driver that brought us. You mobilize the
To
driver.
bring you and take you back home.
Exactly. So you mobilize the driver. I'm just saying that while we are there, we didn't eat lunch back home. So just so that you can buy us pure water, we need some money. And that's why the reason I'm saying this is I want people to realize the reality of running a campaign. As much as we don't, I'm a member of the African Action Congress, so I know where Chioma, we belong to the same party. We don't even have it. We don't give it, not that because we have it and we don't want to give it, but we don't have that money to
He
share.
didn't dare, you know,
We didn't say that he didn't day now. Exactly. We are the coalition of the oppressed, the downtrodden, and all of us we manage together. But we are seeing that we are not also a people who refuse to understand the reality of the time. We know that when people go out, we need to have refreshment. So when we're asking you to support Chioma with finances, is because she has to take care of these people that are coming out to do the job that we are not able to do. If we were there, we'll come out to campaign with you. But then we're not there. So what we can do is we can send our money, and that money will be used. They have to make banners, they have to make flyers, they have to fill their vehicles. See, they're calling her somewhere, come and do campaign. How is she going to get there? They're not going to send her a car to bring her now. She has to take vehicle and go there. She has to do advert on the radio. It is not free. She has to do advert in certain places. Thank God for social media that she can even post on her own. So please, she
No,
needs.
no, no. The doctor, sorry to interrupt you. Thank God for the picture that helped us. Because you see, God in his mysterious way saw
Which
that
picture is that,
this
sir?
eh?
Which picture?
You say, are you asking me which picture?
I don't know which
Unless you're not in this world, there's nobody in this world that you don't see the picture.
picture. Wait, so let me see. Is this the picture? What's
So
wrong with this?
that Motuba,
Oh, this
eh?
one? Is this the
No, there's
picture?
another one. There's another one.
Which one?
There's the last one. If you get mine, post
Oh,
them.
this okay. This okay. Okay. Is that the why? Okay. All of you who are here and you came because of this picture, raise your hand.
No, they didn't come for this picture. They came to see it live. That's why they're asking you, is this the person? So maybe she needs to stand up and do a 360 to be sure
So
that she's the
hold on. No. I saw this picture. And the number one question that people keep asking, and now that we have you, we're privileged to have you with us. People kept saying, no, this picture is fake. This picture is fake. So please, Her Excellency, before the whole world that we have opportunity to come here, is this picture real or fake? Does this picture belong to you? You know what? Is the picture belong to you, or is the picture not belong to you?
It's AI, it's AI, it's AI. It does not belong to me. It belongs to AI.
The picture does not belong to you. Okay, people, please. I know.
This picture now does not, it
Uh,
belongs to the world. It now belongs to you people. This picture is no more mine.
it's no longer
This
yours.
picture is now for the people of Anambra and Nigeria.
It's not for
Because
my
I see
battle.
the picture everywhere. People are using it for DP. People, I give una. I give una this
You
one.
see, the question they say, is it you or is it AI?
AI is AI.
But they are not even having the mind. Wait to
Make the talk
wait,
end now.
wait,
Make if
hold
I
on,
say
hold
na
on,
me
hold on.
now.
This question I'm asking, they don't even get the mind to ask the right question. If somebody get mind, let the person ask the question in the comment section. The real question people have been asking, you come to here, you're saying, is the picture, is it the picture you're asking for? Is there something else that you are asking for? And why is the picture causing so much wahala? Anyway,
You
let's
know,
get
the thing is, like I said on Arise yesterday,
yeah,
that
yeah. Did the
this
picture
picture
come up?
was way
Did the
in
picture come up in
2021.
Arise? Did they talk about it now, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes. You haven't seen the interview. They asked me why
Mm-hmm.
I released the picture towards the end of almost the end of campaign, and I said to them, first, it wasn't an official release. The picture has been on the internet since 2022. I post it over and over. My fans know the picture. People that know me know the picture. I was just posting a picture of mine, to just, have something nice out there. So how the whole thing sparked up and became a sensation, I don't know. And why should
Oh,
I
now
release
wait,
a
oh, wait,
picture
oh,
few
wait,
days to
oh,
election?
wait. I
Hmm?
think you better just clear the air. Some people are thinking that this picture is AI, oh, so better tell us so.
Okay, let me tell you guys, this picture is not AI. Every
Mhm.
feature in this picture, everything you see is myself. Everything, even the ones you don't want to mention, anything you see right in this picture belongs to me. It was natural, it was not paid for, it was not done by human beings, it was created by God and given to me. So this is me. I don't know if there's anything, it's not AI, it is my picture.
Remy, now that you see, because Remy said it's AI, so it's not AI, okay? And
No, it's not.
there's no need for people to be worried about the picture. It belongs to Her Excellency. It is not fake. It is not man-made. Let's rest that issue and focus on her, if you if you will. Okay. So
Oh my
the
God.
picture has refused to go. I don't even know how to remove the picture again.
Um, but
This
because God works in a mysterious way. Because in Anambra they put 50 million. I couldn't even as little as get one billboard, one,
mm,
just because they didn't want us to be seen. The government didn't want me to be seen. 50 whopping million in all of my campaign. I don't think I spent up to 10 million in the whole campaign. So where am I
so
going to get 50
one
million to
billboard,
pay?
one billboard is 50 million.
Not the billboard now. The Anambra State Energy Agency says you
Oh,
cannot print anything. You can't even have a t-shirt printed or a poster without paying that levy. That was
you,
where it all started.
you can't have a t-shirt printed for you that your people can wear
You can't
around.
have anything. We had to do this with, strong head. Like we
Oh
had to
my
break
God.
out of it.
So that is not fair now.
Anything, because when we went to protest, the man told me, said, you printed a t-shirt, you're not allowed to. And I told him that's not
You
true. You
see,
don't have the right.
you see, that's wrong. And
And then he said,
it's calculated.
okay,
It's calculated to
say again,
just
sir.
make sure that
Yes, yes,
okay,
yes, to
okay.
infringe on our rights. But then the governor and his agency did theirs. They didn't know that God had his plan to use a very portable picture to do the work. So I mean, that was how we got our own media. So they have the billboards, I have the social space, and it's
They,
fair play.
they have the
And that's
billboard.
how you know that the universe, the ancestors, the Lord God Almighty that I serve is with me on this journey. And until we get to finish line, nobody should lose sight of what can happen. I will be the next governor of Anambra State.
Amen. When is the election now? For those of us that are not.
From today is I think we're counting down from today 6 days or 7 days, depends on where you start your counting. So okay, let's say Sunday. It's already just 6 days.
Okay, so the election is
Six
happening
days.
on the 6th of November.
On Saturday, on the 8th of November. I mean, if
On
you're
the 8th
counting
of
down from
November.
today,
8th of
6 days to go.
November.
Yes, 8th of November. 8th November, which is on a Saturday. Then the
Oh,
campaign ends officially on the 6th of November.
okay. So okay, 6th of November. Somebody is asking, said Dr. Chidi, it's been a bit that AAC is running for political positions. What can we do to make sure we crack something this time, starting from the Anambra? It's that's what we have been talking now.
That's what we're
Everything
saying now.
is just right now. If you the money is the number one thing we need right now, because I don't know where you are. Money for me, money, 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 money. If I
We need the money, oh, we need
yes,
the
I'm
money,
going
money,
to
money.
yes, I'm going to send you account again in the comment section where I saw what
Hey,
you wrote. You see how they are just embarrassing the government. But it's good it's happening so that we too can see. Please, we say support Chioma's campaign. Send your support to this account number. That is what we can use to make sure that she wins this election. So if you can just throw in some money there. In fact, maybe we should have just started this campaign here. If what's your name? Aji King, how much are you donating to us right now? Let's do it here.
So
We'd like
first of all, you
Ozugbo.
ask Aji, does Aji support me? I think that's the
No,
first thing
Aji, no,
because
Aji supports
I think
Aji. He says, he said,
oh really
yeah, yeah, of course. He says that it's been a long time that we vied for a political. It's because this is a special election. That's why you're hearing about it now. Okay, this is a special Anambra own election is special. It's not they're not doing it with other states. Okay,
with other
so
states.
you
Yeah.
can start from you, Aji King. You're listening to me right now. Just type how much you're giving, even if you're not giving it right. I want to no, I like when people practicalize things. So Aji, if you are listening to me right now, how much are you going to give to Choma's campaign? And we're not we're going to pause to make sure that we deal with this. Aji, because you can't just come out. You asked for and I give you the solution. So please, Aji, um, please just type for us how much you're going to use to support Choma's campaign. We like to practicalize things. Now. No drop, oh. No drop. Even if it is $1, wherever you are, 1,000 naira. I need to see something happen right now. Okay, there's a comment. Let me go down to the comment. It says, I'm AAC supporter and always on Dr. Chidi challenge. I like it. You like my challenge. So go ahead. Go ahead. Aji King. I don't challenge you now. Drop something. How much are you dropping for Choma's campaign right now? If you're AAC and you're with Dr. Chidi, no can shame me. Oh. No shame me here. Just yes, my channel. Okay, channel, not challenge. Oh, join. You are my follower. You believe in Dr. Chidi. You support AAC. This is our own Chioma, Her Excellency governorship candidate. How much are you going to use to support her? I'm not $50. You see what I say? $50. Exactly. $50 right there. That's how we roll. People who support me. Who else is here? We have 157 people right now. Let's do this. Look, I like to put
Oh,
my
that's a lot.
yes, right now. Exactly. Aji, I know you. Exactly. I know the people who support. We are 101 people here. If we all give just one person each give something. Let's go. Let's go. Zara says nice. Zara, it's your time to do your own. I know you, I know you're a staunch campaigner for Chioma, but let's do. Everybody here. It doesn't matter where you are. $50 is big, but I like that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We have to do this in the next 10 minutes. That's what we're doing. We're not talking anymore. We're not campaigning. It's time for action. This $50 can go a long way. This $50 right there is already about 50 something thousand or 60,000. Do you know how much that can do for the guys that are going with Choma when it's time to give them refreshment? That's what I'm talking about. So let's go. Let's go. 173 people. Who is next? We can't have 173 and even 10 people. Do you know what it means if 10 people give this $50? That's already $500. $500 is almost 5 billion in Nigeria. I dey joke. But $500 will do a lot. Please, guys, that's what I'm asking for now. You're listening to me right now.
Oh,
Don't pretend. See, Chioma is tired. She's been campaigning. I woke her up from sleep to do this video. So I'm going to go solo. And while I go solo, I'm going to expect you guys to do something. Drop, drop something here. Drop something here. Drop something here. I'm going to wait. If I see like 2 or 3 people make a donation, we'll continue. But if not, we are 175 people. Two of you that just joined when we were 172, we are raising money to support Chioma. It wasn't part of what we planned, but we've been talking and talking. No, then I just realized, what are we saying? Somebody say, Chidi, what are we going to do to help Chioma? Because Chioma is AAC. And I can't think and say, it's true. Since we are not there on the ground, me, I'm a practical person. What if we just begin to post our own money? What if we begin to send our own money? We've been sending, we've been supporting. So now we're bringing it to you people now. And we'll still continue to support. I'll still do on top of the one where I don't do before. But right now, I need you that are here now, listening to me, watching me, 175 of us, before I bring Choma back. Let's do something to so that we be talk and do. Not just that we talk or we view. I don't care whether it is 1,000 naira you're giving, but let's just do something. You're giving £1, £10, £20. Don't be shy. I don't turn this to fundraising event right now. It is fundraising. I'll bring Choma back. But if I don't see any donation, if I don't see any money drop here, I won't even bring her back. We'll just end this interview. You don't reach like that now. That's where I am right now. It has shifted to that. This is fundraising. Fundraising is what we're doing right now. I said, Chidi, is that why you brought us here? It wasn't, but now is. A lot of things have been happening. And for all of you who looked at that picture and demanding that you pay, all of you that went and used the picture to do your DP, you use the picture to share amongst your friends, all of you that use that picture, you need to pay. Yeah, we're collecting money right now. 176. Why are you guys pretending that you're not hearing me? Ajike, have you make I go the call on a one by one? Okay, let me go and call everybody one by one that I'm here, that I'm seeing. Don't drop. Oh, we're 176. If you drop now, I know say you define my trouble. 176 people on YouTube. What are you guys doing? That's not a lot. Let's do something. Who are the people that are saying they're supporting Chioma now? Where are you? You see, everybody was typing, we support Chioma, we support Chioma. This is how you support. Money is involved. Money is involved. Aji King just gave us $50. He put his money where his mouth is because he started it. He said, what can we do? And I told him, you can give money. And instantly, he gave $50. You see? So let's go ahead now. Let's type. Those of you that are watching on Twitter, if you comment on Twitter, I will see. I will see if you're commenting on Twitter. On Facebook, I can't see those. I know a lot of you are watching from Twitter. I can't see you. But if you make a comment, I will see you. Only YouTube shows the people that are watching. Those of you on Facebook also, I can no longer see you. But if you type, I will see you. And I'm serious about it. 176 of us, if we truly support Chioma, we have to give to her campaign. I'm going to post the account details again. That's the only way you do it. There's no other way now. We know they carry drugs. We know they steal government money. We are not in government, so nobody they give us allocation, nobody they give us contract. This is how we support our candidates. Everybody that has run under African Action Congress, we supported them by crowdfunding. So this is the only way we know how to do it. We put money directly in the people's hands, okay, and you see them use it. It is money from fellow comrades. £1 here, $1 here, £1 there. That's how we raise our money. This is what we've always done from um, 2018 when we had our first candidates compete in the election up to 2023 elections. This is what we did. So we support our people with money. And that's why I'm asking you 175. Even if I can get done, thank you so much, Aji King. Thank you very, very much. He has just done the transfer and we are waiting. You know what I'm going to do? If you are in Canada, you can even donate through me. You can send. I'll put my account here. We do e-transfer in Canada. So if you're in Canada, I can use my Let me see. MyRootsWeb.com. I can use my account to pick up the money. So if you're in Canada and you're watching me right now, you can send money by e-transfer to admin at myrootsweb.com. And you can also reach me through my phone number. I'm going to put my phone number here: 647-989-2837. Okay. Yes, you can reach me through here. Okay. That's my phone number if you want to, if you're in Canada. But if you're in the US, you can also look for me, send it through PayPal. Chioma, if you have a PayPal address, we can also take that. Somebody can post that on your behalf. So if you, or you can ask me a question here and say, I'm living in this city, in this country. How can I support Chioma's campaign? All the women in the house, you should be the first ones jumping at this opportunity. Support your own. Now, I know women always support each other. So if you're a woman here listening to me, if you're a woman watching me and reaching out from anywhere, I need you to support Chioma. Okay. I know people say, is it because she's a woman? Yes, she's a woman. You support your own. Okay. If people are marginalizing someone or that is like you, all you can do is support them to see that they don't feel that marginalization. Don't join and marginalize them. Now, since I said this, I've gotten $50, and I know that you guys are listening to me, and you will you will support Liberation Talk. Thank you for sharing the video. Samuel Akpan, thank you. Sonny Edokpolo, thank you. Emaya Modi, thank you so much for being here. Um, Fighting for my future. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was Emaya Modi here when I was even posting his comment. But fighting for the future, I see you. You reposted the link. Let's support, let's support, let's support. Queen of AAC, Chichi. I see you, Chichi. Thank you for posting the reposting the stream. Africa in a box. I see all of you. Remy, Belly Laugh. I see everybody here. But I need you guys to do me a favor. I need us to support Chioma and bad government. You did here? Oh, good. He actually reposted the stream. I don't think they are listening to me right now, but they reported the stream. But I'm begging you guys to support, support, support. I need us to support. I need us to support. That's what I'm just going to keep saying. So there's 176 of us here watching me, listening to me, and not doing anything. Why? What's going on? What's going on? Somebody tell me. Tell me in the chat what's going on. What should we do? You don't agree that we should raise money and support Choma? No, that's more people have come in. We were 160 something when I started this. Now we're 177. So more people have come in. So if you're coming in and you're hearing me talking, I've just been talking nonstop. We are raising money to support Chioma. You see, they told them that they need to pay a lot of money to be able to pay to print like t-shirts and stuff like that. That's not that's just to try to intimidate them because they have the money to do all these things. But we're not gonna back down. We're gonna support our own. So guys, go ahead. We are 180 people. Chichi, thank you for reposting the stream. But we need tell the people when you're reposting the stream that we are fundraising for our candidates. Let people come and support. Just come in and give us 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 20,000, 100,000, $100, $50. Gentle Cargo, thank you for reposting. But I need all of you to come and give us a little pat on the back. We want to support Chioma. Sorry, I'm putting you in this kind of situation, Chioma. I've taken over, but I have to do it. I have to really, really do it. I'm gonna bring you back in, but just hold on for us. We have to do this. And even if you don't have the money to give us right now, you can just pledge. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. You can come and pledge and say, okay, I will support with this amount of money. Okay. Choma is modest. Choma is shy to talk about money, but I'm not that modest because hey, I know what money can do. So I know what money can do in a campaign. I know you need money in a campaign. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so even if it doesn't have, uh, even if you're not able to do right now, I've reposted the bank account again, so that you can always go there and support what she is doing. For standing up for people who cannot speak, for campaigning for security in Anambra State. She needs our support. Okay. And if you're an AAC member, I don't see why you cannot support Chioma. Things are very hard in Nigeria. I know that. Things are hard even everywhere now in the world. But still, we have to find a way to support our own. Even if it is 10,000. 10,000. Can I have 10 people give me 10,000? This thing worry you. What's happening? 10,000, 10,000 naira from 10 people. Can we do that? Ah, no, this one now. You see how I reduce the challenge? 10,000. 10,000 challenge. 10,000 challenge. Who will give us 10,000? Yeah, let me type it. Who will give us 10K? This is practical challenge. Who will give us 10K? Who will give us 10K? 10K, 10K. Zara, are you giving us 10K? I'm not moving from here until I get this 10K. I reduce it to 10K, 10K each, 10 pam, urgent 10K. This is our account here. Okay, this is our account. And don't feel shy to comment. To if you think we shouldn't do it, thank you. Nat Ojabolo, you asked for the link. I just posted the link. Nat, thank you so much. It looks like you want to give us something. Let me post the link again. This is the link. This is the link. In fact, let me come out all the English. Just post the link. Uh-huh. Sometimes when you speak so much grammar, they spoil the thing. I just posted the link. Nathan Ojabulu. Nathan told me to send the link. I just posted the link. So as we're speaking, people are making donations. If you make a donation, just please come back here and let me know. It's just to motivate others. I know some of us will just give and we don't want to announce it. I do that a lot of times. But please, why I'm just asking you to let us know is just so that we can motivate other people. So please give me that, do me the honor of letting me know when you have put the money so that we can talk about it here. Like I said, we are now 186. 186. You cannot tell me that you support Chioma and you cannot spare 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira is $10. It's less than $10 for you if you're in America, if you're in US. I mean, how much is a burger that we can't afford 10,000 naira? And I know a lot of you, I can look at my algorithm and see that a lot of you are watching from North America, even Canada. So please, and I know we all have Nigerian accounts, so send 10,000 to that amount. If you like, you can just come and send me text on my WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp out there. +1 647 989 2837. You can come and say, Ogachidi, I gave this amount of money because you don't want it to be seen. I can understand very well. So I'm making it very, very easy for everybody. You can go deposit 10,000 naira into that account, come and send me a text. Excuse me, or send me your receipt. I will see it because you have my account, you have my number now. So you can do that. I'll recognize you. I just want us to raise this money. I want us to raise this money. It's important. That's how we show that we are serious. Okay. I don't like we just come and talk, talk, talk. When it's time for action, then we will not do anything. That same money we used to buy data and just come and be you guys we will spend so much time just talking about Choma's picture, this picture here, this one here. So now it's time to give money. All that money you used to to be trolling her on the internet. Can you give us that money? If you give us that money, we'll appreciate it. That's what we're asking for because all of you people that went and looked at the picture and downloaded it, we're asking you to pay us. Anyway, sorry. If I do that one now, people will say no, they will know that they downloaded the picture. It's not the picture. Please just give us campaign money. We are looking for campaign money. Chidi is begging for campaign money. Yes, let it be. This is someone that also, apart from being the African Action Congress governorship candidate, she coordinated Anambra State under the Take It Back movement. So you see, we're still related on different fronts. So as a member of my movement, I need to also campaign for her. That's what we're doing. And just as someone who she is my in-law, she's my in-law. Okay, good. I have someone calling me. Let me receive this call. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are raising funds. So we're asking people to call and donate money to her. We're just taking pledges. So I thought maybe you were calling to pledge something. Yeah. I will give her 100,000. Oh my goodness, 100,000. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very, very much. I will make a. Send the account information to this WhatsApp number. Between now and say tomorrow when I have my access, I will send it to her. I will send you the number right now, sir. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're hearing for sure. I hope you're safe. Yeah, sure is safe. Sure is safe. That guy is a lion. We pray for him every day that that territory called Nigeria will not consume our hero. No. For those that are making mockery of his efforts, God will judge them accordingly. Amen. He's doing his best. Amen. I wish every one of us can be a show with him. Thank you, my brother. Let me not take much of your time. Thank you. Send the account information to my WhatsApp number, please. I am sending it right now, sir. I'm sending it now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, sir. You too. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. 100K from my friend, my friend, my friend in the US. In the US. Even if Choma does not come back, if Choma doesn't come back, I will continue this. This is very, very important. It's okay. If you want to know about Choma's manifesto, you can always go to her channel, to her, what do they call her, website. Everything is listed there. Everything is listed there. So now we have 100K from my friend in the US. We have $50 from another Aji here. Zara already sent hers to Choma, and a lot of people are sending theirs behind. They don't want to be mentioned here. I'm going to bring Choma back in just to pity those of you who have been begging me. You're sending me a text saying, Dr. Chidi, why are you doing this now? Show us Choma now. Show us Choma now. Please now. Please now. And I said, I'm not showing. One of you just rolling on the floor said, just 1 minute now, just for 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to bring Choma back. But when I bring Choma back, you are going to do the needful. Okay? When Choma comes back and just speaks to you for a little while, you are going to do the needful. So she just be like masquerade now. We're going to bring our masquerade, just come, greet you, talk a little bit, and then we'll do the needful. The rest of us, 193 of us, we are at the point where we're doing fundraising. You missed a lot. We're still going to talk, but let me bring you in, Choma. You're welcome back. You're welcome back, Her Excellency. When you were gone, people were saying that I should bring you back. They were begging me. They're begging me. They were even bribing me. They're bribing me. But now that I brought you back, okay, let me see what we can do. We are raising money. We're raising money here. Everything we're doing, unless you don't want the money, let's hear from you. Do you like the money that we're raising? Do you need it?
Oh my God. Of course, I need it. I've always needed it from day one, but I never wanted to be a burden to anyone.
Yeah,
And because I understand everyone is dealing with their own personal issues, and I'm
yeah.
very sensitive. And also the fact that I believe we needed to put in the work. We needed
Mm-hmm.
to do what people will see because we need to convince people that we're worth the investment, that every penny they send to us will be channeled to the right place. So, priority was not asking for money, it was doing the work. And I think this is 6 days to elections. If we get this money, we're going to do what we couldn't, maybe all the things we're not able to do in months, we'll do it in days. And I promise you,
Especially,
because I'm
especially,
winning the elections.
especially having polling agents on the
Yes.
election day. If you don't have enough polling agents, they will just give you any vote that they will just award you any vote that they like. But if you have your polling agents there, you'll be able to do the needful. So guys, at this point in time, it's not just money to go for campaign. It is money to be able to put her polling agents out there that she needs. Okay, so please let us make sure that we support her to have polling agents. So I was saying, Choma, you're going to need money to put polling agents at the polling units, right?
Yeah, I'm so broken. A lot has happened to me, and I know God will, repair me, amend what has broken because I struggled a lot. I struggled even times I didn't talk about it. I struggled. But I thank God that even at this, because I always prayed that through this campaign that it doesn't end like I wasn't relevant. I said, God, this campaign, because I believe I've put more, just like the widow's minds, I have put more than every one of them. Some of them are spending our own resources in this campaign. Some of them are spending state money, some are spending federal money. Some are spending money they got from, some of their rich friends. But for my own situation, it was just me and a few of my friends around me. So we emptied it all. We gave everything. Everything went in. So anyone that sends money to us is actually making things easier and faster for us. So I really appreciate you, Dr. Chidi, for this fundraising you're doing and championing, and how you've taken it seriously this night. I appreciate you. I need the money, but I just didn't want to emphasize too much on money during this campaign.
See, hmm, you see, this is not the time to be shy at all because you've put in the work, like you said. You're going out there on the street. You're standing against people who have the war chest of finances and they're doling it out anyhow they like. People who have corrupted our people so much that when you come to talk to our people, they just say, "They're gonna kill you, Abia. How much is she giving us?" That's just what they say. But we don't give up. I'm sure even when you started this campaign, people dared you. That why people just thought you shouldn't even be doing the campaign in the first place. But
Yeah,
spite of
people laughed at us. People mocked us. In fact, it was this recent media outbursts that made people said taking us seriously. People started looking, in our direction because they didn't know how it happened. But people laughed at us. If you tell people, "Oh, I'm running for them," they will just laugh. They say, "What did you say? You?" So, but we stayed true to what we believe, that we are in the race and we are going to get to the finish line, and that's final.
Yes, getting to the finish line is very, 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 very important. It's very, very important that we get to the finish line. Okay.
Doctor, I have a lot of people that put in so much for me through the campaign. They sacrificed their money, they bring out their bikes, they bring out their keke, they put, I see all of their struggle, and you know how painful it is to not be able to reward people for how much they've, you know tried to support you in their own way. It really hurt me, but I know that eventually, like I always say to them, he that cultivates will harvest, and whatever a person sows, that's what the person will reap. And eventually there is reward for diligence, and I know it will happen.
Yeah, so it will happen. It will happen. Someone says it's part of our DNA, and behind the great helping. Yes, 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 yes. We help our people all the time. We help our people. Thank you so much, Aji King. Thank you so much. You're right. You're right. Um, guys, you've heard it from Chioma. She needs the money. There's no sugar coating. Don't sugarcoat it at all. Yes, I'm getting some other messages from people, and it's encouraging. Chioma, it's encouraging. People are going to give monies. They don't want to be mentioned, so it is very, very encouraging. I see you all. I see you all reaching me in the. I see you all reaching me in the. Um, Somebody's actually asking me that he said they missed it. It's still on. They didn't miss anything. No, it's still on. Come now. It's now that we're contributing more. Somebody was writing me a text and saying, "Sorry, I missed the program." I said, "No, you didn't miss the program. We're on right." It's the most important part of the program. That's why
Yeah.
you're telling me that you missed. Don't miss this one. See, I'm texting him. It's on. Oh, it's on. In fact, let me call him. Let me call him and say, we are on the program. Come now. Hmm. Hello. Wait now. Let him answer the call. No, me, I know the. If you are my friend, you should know who I am. That's how we roll. I can pick on you any. Ah, come. You didn't miss anything. No, the program is on right now. It's donation time we are on. Eh? The program? No, mba. M na-ekwu maka the program. Esi na you miss the program. I'm saying you didn't miss the program. It's going on right now. We are doing donation. So sign in, sign in, sign in. You didn't miss. Okay? Huh? Uh-huh. I put my friend on the spot. Just say thank you. Okay, Choma, you're very tired. I know you need to go. Well, we'll stretch this. Just talk to your loyalists, talk to your supporters, and let us round this thing up. Okay.
There's nothing else there but the fact that I am very concerned about my people, and I want them to have what they deserve, which is the basic things of life, the basic things that we shouldn't even be asking. But then because we keep recycling people who don't have our best interests, people who are not concerned about us. So it is time to be intentional about ourselves, be selfish. That vote, give it to someone that can deliver good governance to you, that can come to you where you are. A person that will make sure that your children go to school, that will make sure that you get maternity healthcare services in the grassroots, a person that will make sure that every security apparatus that needs to be in place for your lives to be protected. That person is Chioma Grace Ifemeludike. I am here to make governance all inclusive, that everyone has a stake, everyone has a say, and we all put our hands together, rolling our sleeves, and making Anambra State great again, restoring the dignity of our state and bringing light back to Anambra. Vote African Action Congress AAC, the party that has come to liberate in the Anambra State. Vote Chioma Ifemeludike for governor. In case you don't know, AAC is #1 on the ballot. In case you don't know, AAC has two hands. Ebe Esa Kanabo, two hands as our logo. These are the things to look out for. Thank you so much for your time. I do not take it for granted. When I become governor, we will celebrate, and it will all end in praise. Thank you, Dr. Chidi.
Thank you. And when you become governor, my number is +1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Sorry, I was
Dr.
just
Chidi, I
moving.
don't know that you are this,
I,
that you make jokes like
no,
Baba.
no, no, no.
So you just tell me Baba sorry, I'm not laughing.
I
I
just,
didn't know you had this comic side in
no,
you.
I just whisper something to you. It's not a public something because I know that time they'll come and say CPA, PA will see CPND, then CBND will do before we come and see Her Excellency. I've just told you now.
No, no, nothing like that.
After
This
this,
excellency will be on ground every
after this
day.
interview
Eh?
now, nobody knows what will happen again. When I call
No,
the number you gave me, I'll
no,
call. The
I'm
number
on
will not be
ground,
be
every
going
day, making
through.
sure they
Number
are
will not be
building our
going through.
roads,
They
making
will
sure
say,
children are in school.
ah, exactly. You'll be making sure all of that, and then you will remember us that we campaign for you. I ain't quote.
So if you want
In
to
line.
meet me, you come on ground now. Where I am, you come and meet me on the field.
See what I'm
Eh?
saying? You
We're not
don't
going to
start
be in the
already.
AC room discussing. You come and meet me under the sun where we're working.
I've told you that thing I whispered to you when you become governor. Don't forget us. So we are here.
Okay, sir. I will not forget. I can never forget my leader.
Anyway, thank you so much, Chioma.
Thank
It's
you.
been
You've been
fun having
amazing,
you.
sir. You've been
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you for stepping out boldly in spite of everything that you know it takes to be out there, navigating your way through all kinds of obstacles, having to stand in the face of all kinds of bad mouthing, all kinds of bad energy that people throw at you, all manner of propaganda and twisting narratives. But you still continued, and just few days to the election, you're running this race to the end, and you're going to finish very strong. So thank
Yes,
you so
sir.
much for coming on the program. Keep doing what you're
Thank you.
doing. Stay strong. We are tough people. We never give up. We will run this race to the end. It doesn't matter what they place in front of us. No amount of inducement, no amount of whatever will make us compromise. Every person who is real AAC, real TIB, real revolution now, we don't compromise. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the results, but it's about the journey. Okay.
Yeah.
Through this journey, you've been able to show people who you are. Through this journey, you've been able to show people that where they say people go and they will not be able to make it, you've stepped and you're making it there, stepped up. Where they say, oh, women, it's not a place for women, you've stepped out and you're the only female candidate. That's a lot. It speaks volumes. That's already a win for you and for all of us. So thank you
Yes, sir.
so much, and we'll see you
Thank you, sir.
on different social media and before the voting day. We're gonna anywhere I see you. Once they give me the mic, is fundraising. Just anywhere. Let them not give me the mic now. Anywhere I collect the mic, I turn it to fundraising now until they collect the mic back from me. I'm going to look for somebody who is a hacker so that they will hack it. That once I collect the mic, they can't drop me until if the Twitter will crash. I'll just be turning it into fundraising. That's what I'll do now until we
Ah,
finish.
so
We need the money.
only the Holy Spirit could reveal this to you that we needed
Ah,
money.
what
So
are you
it was
saying?
a good way.
And
Yeah,
I
the
will do it
Spirit
by
is
force.
one.
I will do it by force. You know that Peter, what do you call it? He has a video. Where is even you? I've seen your skits where you're forcing people to receive Jesus Christ, whether they like it or not. That's we're going to bring it now into this. People must give, whether they like it or not. What are you saying? Well, I tell them, you have not given. Don't you know we buy? Come on, where's your account? Come on, give us money. All right, Chioma. Nice talking to you. Take care, okay? All
Excellent.
right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
God
Yeah.
bless you. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right, guys. So beyond all the jokes, beyond all the laughter, we seriously need to support Chioma Ifemeludike. You guys will not understand what it takes to be out there and to stand in front of these people and say, look, we too want to demand a chance, a shot at the governorship seat of Anambra State. I would have ended this. I would have ended this, but I know that sometimes some of you want to participate in what is going on. So I'm just gonna put up the link and say if anybody wants to come on, I'm gonna do that in the next 5 minutes. If anybody wants to come on and say one or two things, I'll give you an opportunity to just click on that link and come in. But if not, in the next 5 minutes, we are going to be ending the show. So I put a link there if you want to appear on the studio, in the studio, and say one or two things, either an advice to Chioma, to play this later, or an advice to her supporters, or suggestion for the African Action Congress. You can say that by clicking on that link and coming live with me. Okay. If not, please do us a favor. Um, share this video. Let people watch and see what Chioma Ifemeludike stands for. Let people understand why she is trending. She's trending so seriously. Her rating just went from here to just shout like a wall, a straight wall. When you see the graph, it goes like this. Hers is not like that. It just went like that, standing straight. Okay, that shows the amount of uh reception she's getting. People are beginning to tune to her. People are beginning to, they're like, oh my goodness, we didn't know this kind of candidate existed. And we're saying, yes, this is what we do in the African Action Congress. We are the alternative. We are the people that are bring you something new, something fresh, something that is relevant now. We can look into the future and bring it closer to you if you give us a chance to do so. Okay, in the absence of anybody clicking on the link to come here, I'm going to thank all of you that joined us, all of you that shared this video, all of you who are watching on Twitter, all of you who are watching on Facebook, and other places, LinkedIn, Instagram. I really want to thank all of you for joining us. And I want to ask you to continue. If you have not subscribed to this channel, just stop right now. Stop right now and subscribe. You need to do that. Stop right now and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Okay. And on behalf of Dr. Erica, on behalf of everybody who contributes to making sure that we reach you, my name is Dr. Chidi. I thank you for joining us. And please, next time, join us when we bring another guest on this show uh, to come and stay with us and chat with us and let us into their lives. Thank you very much. Bye bye.